Hello, and welcome.
We we doing it.
Oops,
Oh
I
my
think
gosh, this is so much better. The delay is like way less.
that's good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
so we've got a
it's
new
like a
setup
full
on the
like
back end.
5 seconds before I see it on Twitch what I'm seeing on the screen share.
But don't worry, friends. For you, nothing's changed. It's still Code Realize.
Despite everything, it's still Code Realize.
It's time once again for Code Realize. So last time, uh, we got, I guess we got the police off our tail, and the secret
Last
police off our
time we
tail.
learned about Victor's ex-girlfriend, Queen Victoria,
Right,
who used to dom him, and like now he's got more depth to him, and like she's into it,
right,
and
and
he's
she
not, and like she's into the fact that he's not as into her anymore. And it's really complicated. And you see, as you grow up, you get into these more complicated romantic relationships with people, and that's what this is. That's really the theme of that whole chapter.
See, labeling him as a terrorist was just like a power play to
Yeah,
like,
she was like gone girling him, It's like it's very high level stuff.
it's exactly like Gone Girl. But this time, it's time for the buoyant and the bellicose.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My favorite daytime soap. Still calling him Deli.
Right. He's still not coming out of his room. He's going through a phase. New house
He's
and everything.
reaching, he's 11, 12 years old now. He's almost a teen.
I mean, he wants to come for the party. Like, no one's gonna turn down a party feast.
What is he doing in there?
Playing with Cece, probably.
Yeah, that's true. But Cece he can't be constantly playing with Cece.
Right.
The rest of the time he must be playing games on his PS Vita.
Right. He's playing Castlevania,
Oh
ironically.
no. Oh no.
It's like a hat. Well, no, he's playing, he would be playing, Symphony of the Night, where he can be Alucard the vampire.
Yeah, that's true. He has a true passion for avoiding us. Is like, I want to like save that and wait until I have the occasion to use it in real life.
Oh, Cece was in there. He just didn't know.
Oh, Cece's trying to herd him into the party.
Right.
Well, that's what corgis do. Like when there's a group of people and like one person is off separate, they'll like come and try to herd you back in with the rest of the people. It's cute, but also it's also a little annoying.
Right. Oh my. Something slammed. I'm afraid someone hit the wall, and I'm afraid it's our child. I just love that because it's a dog, they always have to put the floor on CC, but also they have some like decorative ones in the background.
Yeah.
What
I
a good
cannot
dog.
wait to see this dog in the anime.
Yeah, this is gonna be the best part. And, you know, Delacroix the second. Everyone else, get out.
Yeah.
You know what? Change the plot, make it about this tiny baby.
Isn't it? I mean, isn't it really about this baby?
Yeah. Oh, look, he's blushing.
I mean, really, he really doesn't. I mean, knowing what Cardia is, he probably doesn't. At least he doesn't have reason to hate Cardia.
Right.
Because Cardia is maybe not a person, and she certainly might as well be like another species compared to the folks that started the Vampire War.
Right, like they're both sort of ostracized for existing.
Yeah.
Here are all of his embarrassing uncles.
I love them. We're so proud of you, son.
I couldn't say no to this dog.
Oh, it's something about Saint Germain make him change his mind?
I think, like everyone,
Just
Saint
to
Germain
everybody being like happy to have him. He's like,
Right.
Never mind.
I'm Van Helsing. I'm very logical about all of my opinions. Wouldn't it be easier to murder me if you saw me?
Ah, yes, I've specifically engineered this meal to be better when eaten with a group. What does that
Put
even
gears in
mean? All the pieces of the meal have to connect with gears in order to function.
What it means is he made too much and he needs someone else to eat.
And every time it's like the beginning of a new chapter, and Saint Germain shows up, I am immediately transported back to the time where he talked about God for no reason. And I would just like to remind everyone else that
He's very religious.
Yes.
I guess, yeah, he hasn't said the Lord's Prayer in a while.
That's true. Well, there's a vampire at the table.
Right, I guess, you know. Conflicting religious beliefs.
So he's like, oh, this is human food, but he still is able to eat it.
Right, and he's eaten a lot of it. He loves it. Like he's saying now, this perfect baby is learning manners.
And that's how it happened. The end.
And that's when we became a family.
Oh, also Victor's here. Hey, Victor, something fucked up happened to you last time, right?
Hey, you want to talk about it?
No?
I mean, I know you're not
All
a
right.
terrorist anymore or anything, but like...
A rival, that's what it's called. Oh yeah, where the fuck is Herlock Sholmes? He just came over and was like, I live here now.
No, he's just like, I'm gonna come visit.
I'm gonna
It's not my
come
job to
whenever I
capture
want.
you. So
I'm definitely don't just want to hang out with Lupin. That's not me at all.
he's one of those friends that just shows up uninvited and takes food.
He just Kramers into the
Right.
mansion.
Lupin, I got a great idea. He just slams the door open.
Is Cardia just like doing fighting moves in the middle of the courtyard? Just like
Yeah, she's
just
practicing.
cuz? Of course.
Look, we're presumably going to get into more fights. We keep getting into fights.
They're keeping fights, but she doesn't actually get to fight in any of them.
Well, right, but let's imagine a situation in which she gets captured and one of her boyfriends is not around.
Well, then she can melt people, like,
You're right.
like she can melt literally anything. Like, no jail can hold her.
She just doesn't like to use it. She likes to think of herself as a normal girl.
That's not what the X-Men taught me. I mean, nobody really knew how to talk about it because they were like, they wanted to be like, oh, that was a tense situation with Victoria, but like, really, what they would end up asking is be like, wow, you were in kind of a fucked up relationship, weren't you, Victor?
Do you want to talk about that?
Do you want to talk about like all of that?
Like, there's a lot of.
Like, I feel like, I mean, who could he talk to about it? Lupin. He would just
has
be
no
kind of
experience,
like,
right?
No, and he would be like nice, right? Lupin and Impey would both be like nice, which
right.
would not be helpful. Van Helsing would, I think, know about the weird power dynamic. Would be like, yes, I know what this is, but he like wouldn't be able to like emote about it, you know?
And
like
Count
he's
Saint
like,
Germain would just be like, tell me more. Like, he just wants to hear about it.
Count Saint Germain is like shows up with tea and sits down and crosses his legs and is like, do you want to talk about it? And Victor's just like, no, and like storms out of the room, right?
He's like taking notes.
Yeah. He's like, hold on.
I need this for my next book.
He gets it like a quill pen, like a huge quill pen with a huge feather, just like in his hat, and it's like, I'm listening.
Cardia, 大丈夫? Ah, さっきから話しかけてるのに全然反応ないし、なんだかぼーっとしてたから。でもよかった。何かあったのかと焦ったよ。
No, just disassociating, you know.
Yeah.
The usual.
I mean, everybody here like knows like too much about trauma, so it's like, Victor just dissociating.
Yeah, everyone's just like chill about it. They make jokes.
Yeah. Victor's like, oh yeah, I know how that goes. Victor, just spit it out already. Oh my god.
そうだね。割と大切な用事になるかな。
Oh man, do we have like more Victor points? So we're like going. Is he gonna confess?
Oh my. We may have a Victor moment. No confession yet. It is coming soon, though, that the paths will diverge.
Another thing about these types of games that kind of like always gives me a little bit of attention, like a little bit of tension while playing, is that at least to me, like the feeling of knowing that like multiple people have crushes on you at the same time, but like none of them have acted on it yet, but like they're all kind of like thinking about it or like around you is like I hate that. I hate that feeling because it's this impending feeling of like I'm going to have to like destroy one of these people and say no, right?
Inevitably, some of them are not going to get chosen, and how bad will that feel?
Yeah, and that's like such a bad feeling. And also like it doesn't I don't know. It's like such a like an unlikely thing to happen in real life, but it's such a bad feeling. That idea of like, oh, you're like really getting your hopes up, huh?
Right, because we can't just say not interested immediately. Like, we can't just say, Impey, stop, and then he doesn't pursue us anymore.
Yeah.
Or like
And
Van
also,
Helsing,
like,
no chance.
But it also seems like, you know, again, like you have no opportunity to really like grow your relationship with any of these characters as a friend either.
I mean, there are moments in, like, common routes of these sorts of games where that does happen, but yeah, I get what you mean, is, like, everything sort of is, like, ultimately leading towards the kissy times.
Mm-hmm. Also, this is pretty heavy. Found the secret lab.
We're gonna find your dad's secret lab, we're gonna find out what's all messed up.
Let's go.
So maybe this isn't a character moment. This might just be a moment in the story.
Yeah, and Victor just always acts like that, which is true.
Just, yeah, that's Victor.
That's him. That's our boy. Long ago, there was research being conducted. Now it's all just bureaucracy and everyone's spinning their wheels.
Maybe you shouldn't tell Saint Germain about this.
Of course.
Like, it had to come up. We're talking about alchemy.
Mm-hmm. You can't talk about alchemy without talking about the Philosopher's Stone. The one alchemy thing that everyone knows.
Right, the alchemy thing.
The alchemy. Like it's either that or lead into gold. But like,
right,
I
which
feel
they
like
also
that's
talked
even,
about.
like, yeah.
Like, Aether is not a deep cut, but it's a deeper cut.
I don't know how they have all this time to like do all this stuff on their own and like do all this intel gathering on their own when they're all like wanted criminals.
Well, Lupin puts on his dumb mask.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if I was a wanted criminal, like all my friends from academia would still want to gossip with me. So I guess like.
Right, like everyone at Victor's work would still be like, "Hey, Vic, what's up? You hear about
like, oh my
the
god,
Queen?
Did you hear?"
Oof.
I mean, that's just academia.
Right.
Like, people I meet in industry who have been out for years are still like, oh my god, do these people still hate each other? And everyone's like, yes! And they're like, oh my god! Like, that was just happened, like, a month ago, so...
いや、むしろここからが本題。この研究を引き継いだ者がいるんだ。それが君の父であるアイザック・ベックフォード。
Can't believe it. I can't believe our dad was doing dark alchemy.
Is this supposed to be a surprise? Dude embedded a crystal in perhaps 2 children that keeps them alive but also poisons their bodies, but we're supposed to be like, maybe he's not a bad guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was like a whoopsie.
Oh man, in the chat, I guess Intergy Arts says these streams made them want to buy this game, and
cool.
they really like this chapter. So
Cool.
I'm excited actually now. It lends credence to the fact that Torps is not lying to me about how I will enjoy this.
I've never lied in a video ever.
No one's ever lied in the history of Let's Play.
No, I just mean me. Everyone else, fucking whatever.
Yes. I mean, I too have never lied to anyone.
That's
ever
true.
On a video.
You've always said, we are playing girl games.
I told them exactly what they're getting into. Much like the devil, I never tell a lie, per se, and yet I still get them to do what I want.
Right. But it's cool that someone bought this video game because of my streams.
Hell yeah.
Shoutouts to other people who own a Vita.
I think it's all the people in the chat. Those are just all the people that own Vitas.
I know Beam Splash does, so...
Yeah.
That's 2.
Yeah, Beam Splash says, Torps has never lied. For example, I was in his LP of Drake and of the 99 Dragons, and not another game at all.
It's true.
This is like such an important scene, and we're just bullshitting over it.
I'm sorry.
But I feel like
we kind of already knew.
We know all of this. Maybe this is just kind of like a recap because this is the beginning of a chapter.
I guess it is specifically like, hey, so this is like a false philosopher's stone that's embedded in your body.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess that part is like stuff we didn't know. But like, I'm not surprised our dad took up like secret world.
Yeah, that he's Voldemort and he made us a Horcrux. Like, we're a Horcrux
basically.
for our shitty dad. Yeah, okay. We already knew this, it just didn't have a name.
Cardia, I don't know if that's the right, then maybe it's not the right word for how you feel. I know you don't understand emotions.
That's not... No, Cardia, you were alive before he did that.
Cardia, you're not just a homunculus, we think.
He didn't have to do it, Cardia.
It was required by law.
Oh no, this is rough. She's gonna...
Oh, okay, Victor knows the truth, thank goodness.
Yikes. He doesn't, he can't, he doesn't have the capacity.
Actually, I think your dad is Satan.
Yeah, actually your dad did this to you because he's a fucking evil scientist.
Right. He's like me if I hadn't quit because they told me to do bad things.
Let's go. What does this have to do with Impey? Oh, because they have to take a car to get there?
We might not be going there this chapter. As long as I'm not getting my wires crossed about which things happen in which order.
本当ならもっと早い段階で君に知らせるべきだと理解していたんだけどね。
This is a really interesting little bit of like insight we get into Cardia, because I guess I had kind of figured she had kind of like remembered like internalized more that her dad's evil, but she clearly hasn't. Like she clearly like still loves him and wants to do what he told her to do.
Right. I guess being told you're a monster and no one will love you, listen to me, and not having any contact with the outside world may affect your ability to make, decisions like this, or, make connections.
Yeah. Damn.
変わらずそこにあり続ける。それがどんな結果であろうと、君が。
Well, anyways, time for breakfast again. Thank goodness, Deli's still joining us.
みんなに話したいことがあるんだ。
Alright, let's keep it brief this time. We already know. Okay. They really kept it brief. Okay. And then he said it.
It's a pretty big deal.
It is a pretty big deal. Impey got it right.
そう簡単にいけばいいかな。なんで？確かにそれは有力な手がかりですが。
It's not everything has to be like 3 levels deep, more complicated in the way they explain it. And then when they actually do it, it's not complicated at all because it all fucks up anyway.
Right? Well, now we've got a new plan. It's 14 steps. And inevitably we'll throw out 10 of them because we'll fuck up. Damn, I agree. Where do they spell whining like that? Like, I've seen this multiple times.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think don't you say it winging? And it's like I don't know.
Is that a British thing? Do we
think
know that
it
localization
is.
happened in the UK now?
I don't know. I don't know. I always mentally replace it with whining.
Because I've noticed that too in other games where they spell dunno with an O instead of a U.
Oh right, like in fucking the 999 series.
Yeah, and that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
that one guy who's the guy who says it all the time. Dio, I think.
All of them say dunno, I
know.
think.
Dunno.
Pi says dunno a lot.
When Super Great Friend played it, like it became like a meme within the LP of dunno, because everybody got mad because that's not how you say it. Not how you spell it.
Right. Oh no.
Whinging. It is actually pronounced whinging? Wow. I feel like that was so wrong. I never wanted to say it that way. Wow.
Hey, so we're gonna have to go up against the Mafia again. Remember how great that went last time? I guess we never went up against them, but they certainly don't like us.
Can my boyfriend finally fuck someone up? Can we finally see Saint Germain fucking murder a dude? Like, when is that gonna happen?
Don't worry.
Okay, good.
That's all I'm gonna say. Do not worry.
I just want to see my beautiful boyfriend fuck someone up finally with his like unbeatable karate skills or whatever.
Right, his complete lack of like self-preservation.
Yeah.
今回手に入れてほしいのはブラックギャザリングの優勝商品なんだ。
Whoa, Victor.
No
Oh,
holds
yeah, the
barred
races.
airship races.
Oh my god, it's time. Many accidents occur every year, so this is the NASCAR of this world.
Right. But since people aren't affected by it, they're like, okay, sure. Go, Mafia, go.
The Black Gathering is like a really fucking ominous name for an airship race.
Right, but recognize it's held by different groups of gangsters and mafias.
Yeah, it sounds like a Pirates of the Caribbean word.
Right.
あなたはすでに何度か出向いた場所ですよ。テムズ川の川淵にて行われている催し物があったのを覚えていますか？
Remember when we met the Mafia? It's there again. We're just doing it there again.
Remember that background? That's right, folks.
Love
We're
it.
going back to that CG. Oh yeah, the place where Van Helsing shot us. I remember.
Look, Van Helsing, if you hadn't shot us, maybe we wouldn't use you as a point of reference.
Yeah, maybe if you hadn't shot me with a real gun, I wouldn't be so upset about it still.
You were willing to shoot all of us, and you shot Impey. Impey's not gonna forget that.
Beam Splash in the chat says Need for Speed Black Gathering.
I'd play it.
Which sounds like a Need for Speed Elder Scrolls crossover game.
Racing in carriages. Or on top of dragons.
Yeah. All of the above.
Can't believe it's just like real life.
I know, this is too much. Are these airships like the military airship that came after their
Yeah, we did get shot by an airship.
Oh, so it's like the Goodyear blimp.
Right.
Yeah, no wonder they all fucking lose their minds because, like I said on the last episode, everybody who's trying to pilot a blimp is just fucking winging it. Like they are suggesting things to the blimp.
Please, blimp, do what I ask. And then it says, fuck
And the
you.
blimp's like, eh.
Aerocarbonium? Carbonium?
Man. Is this carbon fiber?
I guess. I mean, it is a material, so whatever they make blimps out of. But, like, better.
Mm.
If only he had thought to take care of his children as well as he takes care of his science. Oh wow, let's call him Prometheus. That's also not foreboding.
A modern Prometheus.
In case you weren't sure. Who Prometheus was.
Like, this dude, like, he is definitely, like, some kind of fucked up, immortal being. Like,
right, it'd be hard to imagine another situation.
How else could he have invented all these things within one human lifetime?
Turns out, Isaac Beckford also getting his organs eaten by a crow every day.
それが今回の優勝商品はアイザック・ベックフォードの意向とされているんだ。
Why does the Mafia have that? Why would the Mafia have these science papers?
Fucking knows.
Oh, but I guess this confirms he's dead.
Does
Well,
it?
You're right. I guess, okay, thanks Saint Germain, you also brought it up. I'm just getting owned from all sides.
Hmm.
意向って要するに文章を書いた紙だろ。そんなのに価値があんのかね。
Oh my god,
Of course, Impey
Impey.
doesn't understand research papers.
Impey.
全財産を投げ打ってでも欲しいというコレクターが
Me, Saint Germain, I just want to own it. I don't really care about science. I just think it looks nice.
しかしどのような
I mean, have you seen LaTeX? It makes beautiful papers.
彼の論文は何
How many people is that joke for? 10? That's exactly how many people are watching the stream, so that's fine.
そう簡単に出回る品で
I hope they all know about latex. I didn't
Don't
recognize
call
how you
it that.
pronounced it.
LaTeX? That's how you pronounce it. It's a chi. The X is a chi. It's not
That's
called
wild because no one at my college called it
保管されている
latex. It was
That's
latex.
No, that's not how you say. I mean,
The entire computer science and engineering, like,
first of all, that's fantastic,
staff
and please
said
don't.
latex.
Please, no. I'm sorry. You're right. Everyone should say latex.
It's a
That's
much
not how you
easier
pronounce
way
it,
to
and that's
say
not
it.
how it was meant to be pronounced. It was meant to be pronounced latex. The X is Kai. I don't know why. I mean, I'm pretty sure that when it was invented, people knew what latex was, and they knew that it was a sex thing. So, like, I don't really know.
This is
I think
this
it's,
is
you
like
know,
GIF, 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 but for like bigger nerds.
But yeah. I mean, it's latex. It's always been latex.
I don't know if that's true. Because again, this is the first time I'm hearing it pronounced this way. Someone else who's smart in the chat who might know, let us know.
I mean, you fucking Google it. I will tell you right now.
そいつは俺が取って
Lufan, no, we can't keep stealing things. We just got the police off of us.
それはお勧めできないか
I'm Googling it. Yeah. LaTeX, which is pronounced LaTeX or LaTeX,
出し抜いてやれるぜ。
is a document preparation system for high quality typesetting. It is what you had to do before word processors.
Also, I've never used it. It seems like people like it, but it seems like a lot of work.
If you go to the LaTeX website, it tells you how to pronounce it. But
Okay.
also, I really want an entire generation of computer science majors to call it latex,
優勝商品
Right.
because that's great.
あの
Oh
エロ
no.
ックショルムだよ
Oh no.
Sorry, Lupin.
よっしゃ。正々堂々レースに参加して手がかりゲットと行こうじゃ
And
ねえ
what a
か。
fool.
代わりに早っ。
I can't believe you called it latex for this long. That's really good.
I think the issue is maybe he likes Sholmes too much.
天敵というかね
They just can't stop meeting up.
白旗を上げるとはな。
No matter what I do, I just keep running into you, Herlock Sholmes.
白旗なんざ上げちゃいねえ。あの野郎のしつこさには辟易してんだよ。言っとくけど、これは逃げじゃねえぞ。
Just to be clear, it's not like I like him or
ちな
anything.
みにテ
Alright,
レビの
so soon.
盗まれた場合もショルメがその捜査に協力するというおまけ付き
ほら
Fun bonus.
読み通りだ
I think everyone knows that Lupin and Sholmes have a thing for each other at this point.
Right.
鉄
Even Victor's like, you'll get to see your new crush if you do this.
Don't like him.
He's not
He keeps
my
owning me
boyfriend.
on the playground.
This reminds me of a long time ago. One of the few anime reactions I've seen in real life is that I was making fun of my coworker and referred to her boyfriend at the time as her hubby. She flipped out and was like, "That's for that. We're not gonna get married. That's it. They're married now. They got married like
Cool.
a year later. Anyway, that's all."
That's right, Impey. Make an airship.
An airship from scratch. Yeah, we'll buy an average airship and then I'll put nitrous in it and it'll
Right,
be great.
we'll mod it. We'll pimp that airship.
How is that not plan A?
It's gonna be just like Redline. Oh yeah, because weapons are allowed, because it's a mafia thing.
Oh my god.
カルディアさん、レースの主催者が闇社会に生きているものだということを忘れてはいけませんよ。
Saint Germain just has a hidden airship. Don't worry.
Oh please.
It's
Please.
modded with all of the
No, he
the
only has a
newest tech.
submarine. He's like, sorry, I only have Captain Nemo's submarine. I don't actually have an airship.
I just like going down the river Thames in my submarine.
Is there anything about that that would surprise you if that was the truth about Saint Germain? No.
I
The
guess
answer
not.
is
That's
no.
see, that's why he has all the clocks, is so he can keep track underwater
Yeah,
as
exactly.
he travels from place to place.
Yeah.
They sure are, Cardia.
They're totally radical.
Wow, this is the coolest.
And this generic language really kills me when it's like, we need to do this to get closer to our goal. Yeah, like, thanks, okay. That's totally how people talk.
I'm just gonna tape two airships
Oh my god,
together.
is he gonna fucking pod... Now that's what I call pod racing.
That would actually be dope as hell. The ornithopters, like the cockpit.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's connected to two of them. Yeah. It's oh, please let that be the thing. I like how instead of talking about like ever having the opportunity, like ever trying to say real money, like money amounts, they're just like now they're talking about money in airships.
Well, because they're like, oh, we have enough money to buy an airship.
I guess it's a car. We have enough money to buy a car.
Or like
An
a
airship
well, like
is
a
way
luxury
more than a
vehicle.
car.
Like a luxury vehicle.
I mean, it's like gotta be like $100,000.
And they need $200,000.
Ah, yes.
I hope Lupin steals more money for us.
Every time they're like, "Oh, that Lupin, he's like doing nefarious things to get money." I'm just like, is he pole dancing? Like what? Because he's like, no, I would never steal from someone who like doesn't deserve it. So it's like, what's the other thing you do, hon? I want to see that CG.
He just works at like a chicken and waffles place.
Yeah, he just works retail like during the day.
It's like someone comes up to him and complains, like, I need to see the manager. He's like, okay, and then he just like zip lines out. Oh, well, okay. Well, we already got that solved.
Cube in the chat says he forges bills because the government is the biggest thief of all.
Oh, Lupin's Banksy.
Oh shit. But he is though. Like, look at him. He's the most Banksy of the group for sure.
He spray paints the government is bad on just on like public property. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Did he steal an airship? Incredible.
Wow.
Okay, Lupin, where did you get this?
Lupin.
Also, I'm really glad you can tell that he's like away from his mic as he does this to simulate the distance and everything. Oh, in case you didn't know what a loudspeaker was. Oh, also Isaac Beckford made it. Don't worry, guys.
What? No one else has ever been alive that has ever done
No one's ever
anything
made
except
a
for
thing.
Isaac fucking Beckford.
Isaac
But isn't
Beckford.
like wasn't that time like that time period like when we were getting like when calculus was invented and shit and there were like 3 dudes that are credited for literally everything.
Right, Isaac Beckford is just that dude for alchemy. Like the
Yeah.
George Washington Carver of alchemy.
But also like a lot of that is like it was actually a group of people all kind of working together, but there's like one guy that kind of gets the credit for all of it.
Right, like Isaac has his team, but he takes the credit and puts his name on the
Yeah,
papers.
just like all modern professors do for their grad students. Am I right, folks?
Research is bad. Oh.
Quit your PhD. Anyway. Also, this video preview gets easier. It gets less delay when I make it smaller. So just an insight into how Discord video sharing works.
Cool.
It still happens, but like it doesn't happen as frequently when I make the video very small.
Sure. Oh man, is Cece gonna go on the trip with us? Is Cece gonna be our co-pilot in the airship races? Is Deli gonna be with us? Are they all just gonna join us for this cool race?
Oh my god. Yeah, because I would love to have them present in a situation where our ship could get shot down. A true man's dream. As what?
It's like having a cool car. This is like the Mercedes of steampunk.
It's like is it a what is the parentheses there? It's a true man's dream or a true man's dream?
Oh, I see. I think it's true man's dream. Not that there are fake men who do not want
Man's dream is really funny. Like I'm trying it sounds like a euphemism for something, but I haven't quite put my finger on it. Like one of those like old-timey things of like, ah yes, he had a man's dream.
Right. Look, we all know he stole it. We don't need to be coy about that. We know he did an illegal thing.
How do you... I guess he's Lupin, so... Yeah, man's dream sounds like a daily multivitamin that doesn't work, like a homeopathic daily supplement.
Thank you, someone's willing. Don't
Just
worry.
somebody.
This guy's a real jackass that we stole it from. He didn't deserve this airship.
なるほど。実にあなたらしい発想だ。や
Did he steal it from Herlock Shelms?
That would own. It cuts
Saint
over to
Germain does
Herlock.
say, "How very you."
They cut over to Herlock Shelms. He walks out just like, where's my airship? This airship I own. How am I supposed to host a party on this now? Because it's also like a yacht, I assume.
知らん。まあ、細けいことは気にすんなって。どうよ、インピー。こいつをレースまでに仕上げられるか？随分とまあ旧式だけど、そうね。
An old model?
Who else could he have stolen it from if not Herlock Shelms?
じゃあ
Who else would he be that, like, Cat got the canary about?
I
I mean, it's been that way about when he stole money, too. I didn't assume he's stealing money from Sholmes. So probably just, I don't know, some rich person he didn't like.
Well, I feel like we've, like, I wanna, like, this is almost like a real character here in the background then. Like, I want to know who this character is.
Right, someone who would own an airship.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll find out. Ah, cool. Van Helsing works mercenary. They talk about this so casually.
Oh my god, Victor, stop selling
Oh,
drugs!
he can sell his uppers.
Victor, stop! Victor,
have to
don't go
keep
down
making-
this dark path.
We have to cook, Cardia.
よろしい。私も今回は相応の額を援助しましょう。
Someone make that crossover.
Why does Saint Germain not want to give anybody money?
Because it's his money.
Well, it is his money, but he has so much money.
I think the idea is for them to have financial independence.
I kind of feel like there's some sort of like underlying principle that he shouldn't be interfering, like as an immortal. Like he's like, oh, I can help a little bit, but like if I help too much, then I'm like interfering with
like
events.
history or something.
Yeah.
We're gonna learn how to build a car. I mean, again, we can't really work because it would require our hands, and they're not the best for working. Oh, never mind. I don't want to learn how to build an airship
No,
anymore.
fuck you, actually. Actually, I hate everything about airships.
Your ship is dumb and smells bad. Thank you, Lufon.
そもそも手を出したら溶けてしまいます。
Thank you, Saint Germain. Cardia, you know how to melt things.
とりあえず今は関係のない話題かな。
Also, you can still, like, that's not, like, he could still sexually harass Cardia without removing any of her clothing. It's not an all or nothing thing, folks. Impey's the worst.
Hmm.
And Turgy Arts in the chat says, has nobody explained sex to Cardia? And as we pointed out last time, none of these boys have fucked before, so they would never know. well, sorry, no. Saint Germain has. He definitely
maybe an
has.
infinite number of times.
But he is too mysterious to explain it. To
Right.
sit down. Like, he wouldn't unless Cardia specifically asked him to do it.
And then it would just be like a really weird Bird and the Bees talk.
Yeah, and then he would speak like very metaphorically. Yeah.
Right.
Oh wait, your Earning Random Numbers in the chat also points out that Saint Germain is very religious, so it's possible that he has not fucked actually. But I find that very hard to believe. I mean, look at him.
I mean, he may have become religious later in life.
Yeah.
Thank goodness someone is paying attention to our money.
The fan fiction that I need about this game is Saint Germain explaining what sex is to Cardia, and not in like a romantic way, just like in a look.
The most metaphorical, like, bizarre way.
Yeah, and she just continues to have no idea what's going on, and he continues to like make less and less sense.
Right, very flowery, but not romantic.
Yeah, no, that's the fanfic that I want, actually.
It's so nice that they skip these things, like having to interact with Impey. But I think it also recognizes, that part's probably the most boring part of our story. It's why they skip, like, prepping for the train heist and stuff, you know? Like, we'll see
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, I kind of wish that there were, like, little moments during prepping where, like, we had some, like, cute character interactions or something.
Scene.
Yeah, I feel like especially you could show more about some of the characters and how they interact with each other, because they only really interact with each other in a group.
Right.
And it might be nice to see them like one-on-one to kind of get an idea of how they feel about each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like we'll be getting something like that. Oh, wow.
What?
It says Impey Barbicane's plant on the sign. He's built a little, like, mechanics shop.
That's quite a lot. Impey's cool fort.
You know, Impey does machines. This is his thing.
Yeah.
He's got to have one positive attribute, and that he's very good at mechanics.
Yeah, I've never doubted this whole time. Like, I feel like other characters kind of like doubt his like capacity to do this, but like this is very clearly like a true thing that he does and is good at.
Right. Like,
it's
he's
all
not
the
good
other
at,
stuff
yeah,
that he's bad at.
He can cook. He can do mechanics. He cannot interact with women.
Or anyone, really. We really haven't ever gotten to see Impey work before, though. I feel like this is, like, if you're gonna see, like, the true Impey Barbicane behind
you need to see him mechanicking.
Facade, yeah, this is, like, the only way.
Right, and you don't want to see him around other people, because he's always, like, fronting to seem cooler in front of other dudes. Like, how much of it is just him trying to, like, play up in front of other people?
Yeah, but we talked about it, like, he's in this downward spiral of, like, trying too hard and then having people react negatively to him, which makes him try harder. And he just continues to do the wrong thing.
Goodness, Cardia, we're so thoughtful.
Cardia, how could you fuck up a sandwich?
Oh no, I accidentally put the bread in the middle.
Cardia, that's what's a bad sandwich? Someone in the chat please Google image search like a bad sandwich and link it in the chat or something. I just don't. I don't even know what to search for.
Like for a bad sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I watch cooking videos.
You can make a sandwich with gloves on.
The cow had to come and help me make a sandwich.
Let's see, here's an ugly sandwich in the chat. That's an open face sandwich. That's not... There's a lot more capacity for ugly sandwiches that are open face.
Oh, Impey's blushing. Maybe he has genuine emotions. But, he looks really embarrassed by the fact that someone's giving him any affection, which is kind of depressing.
Yeah. Well, everyone gave up on trying to do that because he's so insufferable.
Right. Maybe that's the secret to his route, is him not feeling like he has to play up himself just to get attention. I mean, do you consider a sandwich bad if, like, there's a lot of stuff hanging out of it?
I don't know.
Like, I know that some sandwiches don't taste good, but I can't imagine, like, a bad-looking sandwich. I guess unless,
or just a sandwich, any kind of sandwich, I would look at it and I'd be like, damn, that's a bad sandwich.
Unless it's, like, you know, moldy or, like, you know, actively using expired
So
ingredients,
one
I can't
time-
imagine. Okay.
So one time
Okay.
I went... Uh-oh.
No, I'm saying okay to the story because it's like, wow, how do we
No.
go from there?
One time I went to, there was a, I think it's called Lemonade. Are you familiar with this chain? It only exists on, like, college campuses and in airports in Los
No.
Angeles.
I'm not familiar, but tell me about it.
I went to a Lemonade, and they had, what did they call it? They called it like a synonym for atypical sandwich.
Like weird sandwich or something, kind of.
Yeah, it was like, but it was one of those words that they use in Los Angeles to take bad food and make it sound like art, like,
right, like a quirky
artistic.
word.
Yeah. And
Deconstructed.
It wasn't deconstructed. It was like an alternative sandwich or something like that, right?
Okay.
And so this fucking alternative sandwich, right? So I believe I ordered a roast beef sandwich. And imagine, if you will, a Kaiser roll. And normally if you were going to take a Kaiser roll and make it into a sandwich, you would cut it in half and put stuff in the middle and then put the top back on the top. So what they did at this Lemonade was, instead of making that cut at the 50% line on that Kaiser roll, they cut it at the 75% line. So instead, it was essentially a roll with shit on it and a little thin, like, communion wafer of bread on top.
It doesn't sound like a great sandwich.
And they served it to me, and I now this is all coming back to me, and I think that's the only time that the words ever came to my mind. This is a bad sandwich. That's my bad sandwich story.
That was a good bad sandwich story.
Impey getting owned.
まあいいか。それで聞きたいことだっけ？ OK。何でも答えちゃうよ。どんどん聞いてちょうだいな。
course we get a CG for him. And not any of the other boys during their chapter. But this might be the first revealing conversation we've ever had and will ever have with Impey.
Yeah.
Because, like, we get a little bit of, you know, sort of, like, learning about him with, oh, I look at the stars when I stress out. Like, certainly, like, a view of that, but this looks like it's going to be a little bit more.
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, this is a steampunk game, so... I still think Impey's haircut is like this because he got his hair caught in some machinery. But it's just part of it. And that's the short part.
Worst, what if he built a thing that tried to cut his hair?
Oh, maybe that too.
Well, he's not the second one for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that was a sweet thing to say. And we definitely understand.
Right. If fun is not the right word, but I think this is the most appropriate response. It's like, while I think a lot of the other characters are very open, like certainly like with Victor and Van Helsing, like everything we know about them is just like written right on their sleeve. Like Impey seems, I mean, I guess because he acts out, it's like we don't really know anything about him except that he's maybe horny.
Yeah, we don't know anything about his past at all.
Yeah. And clearly he's never interacted with a woman, which is why he's embarrassed by, like, revealing information about himself.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting there. Like, it's finding a point to be charming about. It's not gross, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just talking talking to Cardia like she's a person.
Right.
This also seems more like a friendship moment. Like a friendship moment for both of them. Like Impey doesn't know how to interact with women in a way that's not sexual, but like this interaction was a friendship interaction. Just like tell me about yourself.
Right. Like yes, it was romantic and that is like starlit sort of rendezvous, but there's nothing romantic about the situation.
Yeah, but who hasn't had that conversation with at least like 3 different friend groups in college?
Right, I assume that.
Although,
like, I feel like Lupin is the sort of person who would totally just shut down Impey for talking about this kind of shit. Like, stop being so sentimental.
Yeah, I mean that's why they broke up. They really weren't good for each other.
But I think that was a genuine moment for Impey that like helps to make his character at least something a little bit bigger.
So part of my secret background headcanon for Lupin and Impey dating is that actually that Lupin like sort of lost interest in Impey, and it sort of reinforced Impey's whole like I'm not important and not worthy of anything like vibe. It's actually quite sad. I know. They're both
also,
jerks, but in different ways.
Impey gets like comedy faces.
Yeah, I like his comedy faces.
Like no one else quite gets those sorts of like reactions. They get to play him off a little bit more as a comic book character. Nobody
else got as owned until Sherlock Holmes started hitting on Lupin, and now Lupin is getting owned like somehow even more.
Right, everyone's putting him in a dumpster. Oh god, we need a team to race.
Hell yeah.
Van Helsing will shoot guns at the other airships to knock them down.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't he be on the ship? Oh boy.
Uh-oh. He's doing the ORZ pose. The OTL pose? That one. I'm just worried about what happened. What did we break?
Oh no. Oh no! Impey!
Well, we better fucking get to that, I guess.
I have no rebuttal. It's a really fucking good line. I'm storing that in my memory bank too. This is very relatable. This moment.
Right.
レースまでにはどうにか間に
That's right, we gotta work double time now.
Lupin's like, you'll just pull it out of your ass at the last minute, right?
そりゃもちろん
You're great at that.
12時には必ず間に合わせる
And now Impey's
Well-
mad, of course, because Lupin's his ex, and he's like, yeah, I can do it. Whatever. I can be useful.
いや
I'm worth something!
領域だけ受け取っとくよカルディアちゃん飛行船
I don't need anybody's help.
さっきさ
Lupin!
最低5人いなきゃ登録もできないんだドラちゃんは屋敷で留守番するって話だし人数を揃えるためにも君はルパンたちと会場に
And Mansion said. Oh man, Impey's gonna make the best entrance, I'm sure. Like, right as the buzzer goes.
美女の応援があれば100人力早速やってきますか大丈夫なんだろうなこれで参加すらできず先輩などになったら
I am going to murder a man.
My
彼は失敗も目立
dude.
ちますが、それは常に新たな挑戦
Thank you,
を忘れ
Saint Germain.
インピーは本当に優秀な技師です。
Saint Germain, best boy.
Right, Saint Germain gets it.
僕も同じくだ。インピーの腕は本物だし、今回だ
What if, like, Saint Germain is, like, dropping into other airships and, like, beating up the staff during the race?
That's all that I just want Saint Germain to finally reveal that he's like this superhuman killing machine. Because I know it's true. He just doesn't care enough. He just has to be pushed to
Right.
take off. And then he like takes off all his watches because those are actually his limiter bracelets.
Right. He's got, like, weighted. It's weighted on one
Yeah.
arm. For
And
some
he like
reason.
jumps. He like jumps between the ships and like blows a hole in them as he jumps. I mean, just think about that hairstyle. It's already almost like a Super Saiyan hairstyle.
Right. Just in a braid.
Saint Germain is already halfway to Super Saiyan at all times.
観客の方は右にご整列ください。レース参加者としてエントリーしたいチームはこちらで受付を済ませてください。
噂じゃ今回はルーキーが随分参加するらしいぜ
Everyone's here for the race.
Oh boy.
Everyone wants to watch the Mafia race.
狂わせもありえるな一攫千金も夢じゃねえかもおお賑やかなもんだねイギリス中から暇人どもが続々とご苦労なこったこのにぎわいのうち約半分は闇社会に生きるものかどう見てもきな臭い奴らが混じっている
Thank goodness there's nothing suspicious about us.
Suspicious looking faces? God, Van Helsing, what a fucking cop.
少し
Looks like
緊張してきた。
looks like some criminals are here.
Yeah, I can tell this by looking at them. They must be a criminal. Yeah, you are a cop, I guess. Fucking.
Once a cop, always a cop.
皆さんとこのレースに参加できただけで満足ですよ。おや、失礼。そうでしたね。
He's just so excited to go in an airship. With all
Saint
of his
Germain
housemates.
could teach us all a lesson about mindfulness.
Right. Live in the moment.
Yeah, just enjoy every moment as you get it, and don't worry about the future.
Right.
Especially when you're incredibly wealthy.
I mean, yeah.
かしこまりました。それでは飛行船をお見せください。
Oh.
発着場に係留していらっしゃいますか？
It's coming.
すみません。 飛行船はまだこちらに来てないんです。ここで待ち合わせをすることになっていまして。
そうですか。残念ですが、飛行船がなければ登録を受け付けることはできません。11時までに飛行船を発着場に係留させていただき
Oh
ます。
shit, 11?
何 ?11 時だと開始は12時からではないのか
Man, Impey, you're gonna really have to kick some ass.
12時はレース開始時間ですが、その1時間
What? Why are they surprised at any of this? You don't. This is how the like. You should be happy that you didn't have to get it done 24 hours before
Yeah, this isn't a robotics competition.
in order to get it inspected. Like, what are you even talking
12
about?
時がタイムリミットだと思ってるだろうしこいつはまずいことになった
Look, just fill out the paperwork ahead of time, and as soon as he pops in, hand it over.
無駄だ屋敷に戻っている間に時間切れだ
あるとすれば、エーテル通信機で連絡なんだろうけど、そんな最新鋭の機器はここにもお屋敷にもないしね。
If only we had a cell phone.
何も
Yeah, if only we had installed Aether phones.
焦っても仕方がないだろう私たちには待つことしかできんインピーにかけるしかねえか
I can't believe Lupin will have stolen that airship for nothing.
Lupin's like look of resignation when he's like, we have to keep believing in Impey. Is like, this is
Just the
why I broke
saddest
up
thing.
with him.
Never shows up on time. Constantly ruining dinner.
Maybe this will be Impey's chance to like prove himself back to Lupin. Like, not so they can get back together, but just to be like, look, actually, you
Right,
should have paid more attention to me, you asshole.
right. The potential was always there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm worth it.
Mm-hmm. Impey Barbicane, because I'm worth it.
That's looking great.
Oh yeah. Your Name Random Numbers points out, well, if we can't do anything, might as well not panic, says the guy who threatened to murder Impey in cold blood if he fucked up.
Well, he's still threatening to do that.
Fucking Van Helsing.
Oh, Van Helsing, you are still a murderer and a criminal.
頼むぞなんとか間に合わせてくれ
Quick, everyone raise their hands. Oh, whoops. I accidentally hit the quick load button. I didn't know there was one.
Amazing.
ああそういえばインピーはとても優秀
Saint Germain, not you too.
時間にはとて
No, we have to believe in him.
Saint Germain reacts like he has not been listening to anyone else speak this entire time.
Also, I've never heard or seen an MP before in my life. You say he lives in my house? That doesn't sound right.
みんなの不安を猛烈に煽るだけでは。
インピー頼む信じてるからな先に確認しておくがレースに参加できなかった場合目的の
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God we have a
Germain
backup.
それでいい
Saint Germain comes back from a vape break and is like, oh, sorry, I missed the discussion.
Anyways, man,
Yeah,
that
as
guy's
long-
taking a while, huh?
As long as Van Helsing's willing to fucking murder someone, then yeah, they might as well just shoot their way in and steal the prize.
だが現状ではそれが最も現実になり得そうだな
Oh, we're down to 10 minutes.
登録するならそろそろ本当に飛行船を見せていただかないと。
もうすぐ来ます。絶対に。だからもう少しだけ待っていただけませんか。ねえ、そうだよね、ルパン。
ああ悪いが俺はだんだん
Lupin, no.
なくなってきたところだ
See, this is exactly how they broke up.
得意げに何を言ってるんだお前は。
Still got 10 minutes and you're already giving up on him. That's right, it's the eclipse.
Oh, timely.
おや、これは
It won't be by the time this goes up.
Nope. Did you do anything interesting for the eclipse, Torps?
Yeah, I looked at it through an X-ray.
Oh wow. Did you
I
see
was-
the sun? Did you see the sun bones and the moon bones?
No, like one of those things where they have an X-ray of someone's body for. Oh my God, it's here. But I was at a
Wow.
chiropractor and they brought in an X-ray of someone's like hips and they're like, "Hey, you want to see the sun?" And I was like, I guess." And they took me out and they let me see it through someone's X-ray.
Oh my god. Wow. I just looked at some shadows. Shit. Fuck. That's wow.
Anyways, thank God he's here.
Yeah, Dr. Robotnik didn't let us down.
確認しました。参加登録をしておき
Impey is like Dr. Robotnik. Impey Barbicane is also a feminist.
Right?
体制を整えてください。
He just has trouble showing it sometimes.
間に合ってよかったですね。
Saint Germain's ability to just turn on a needle is just like so beautiful.
I know. I everything he says is fantastic. He's
Wow,
in
this
his
seems
own
like trouble.
world. He's in his own world, but he's super not. Like, he's super, like, tuned into everything that's going on, and it just, like, cuts everyone like a knife. It's really good.
Right, he's just having so much fun. He's like, man, isn't Impey kind of unreliable? And then he's like, oh, I'm so glad he's here. Like, not contradictory, but he's just like,
No,
he's
great.
Oh yeah,
He's such
we
a
still,
fucker.
we still don't know where Lupin got the airship.
ああ、そりゃ。ああ、ありゃ俺たち
Uh...
Oh, Lupin. Why would anyone own an airship if they weren't gonna race?
For some reason.
Oh my god.
あの飛行船で旅行者
You stole it from pirates?
He stole a pirate airship. And they're hooligans.
Oh my god. Sky pirates are even more ruthless than regular pirates.
Saint Germain just always on the ball. He gets
Oh my
it.
god. He's really fucking with everyone in this chapter. I don't think he has said one sincere statement this whole chapter. Well, he said like a nice thing to Impey when Impey didn't deserve to get owned, but like all the rest of the time, like maybe he doesn't want to be here. That seems to be the case. Like he's still mad because he had to pay for something.
にはそんな情報を持ってなかったんだよ。
Why didn't you steal their cool airship?
船長、あの飛行船を登録したやつ引っ捕らえて、俺らの怖さ思い知らせてやりましょうよ。
Cool?
ああ、ダメだダメだ。ここでの喧嘩はご法度なんだよ。
なんでそんなおとなしいこと言ってんですか。そんなもん知ったことじゃありませんぜ。
We've got to be strong.
熱くなるのは構わねえかな。ここはマフィアの巣窟なんだ。ルールを破れば蜂の巣になるのはこっち。
So in the hierarchy, mafia stronger than pirates. I think is what we're getting at here.
Yeah. What if they were gentlemen pirates?
雑魚には変わりないが。
We only attack and rob bad people.
Oh my god. Why is it taking me this long to realize that I could just put gentleman in front of any occupation in my everyday life to make it worse sounding?
That's right, I'm a gentleman engineer. I only hack bad people.
Yep, it's all there.
Oh no,
覚えてやがれ。
the Sky Pirates heard.
Oh no.
Oh no, this loudspeaker was loud and alerted people.
Wow, this is a lot.
Well, that's where the airship's gonna cut off from.
How Dabs in the chat says gentleman orthodontist? I'm just imagining like sitting in the dentist chair and like this is an orthodontist, so like you already done fucked up if you're at the orthodontist office. And then suddenly like the lights dim and there's just that light that's like the overhead light in the
Right.
dental chair, and then like this fucking guy shows up in a top hat and gloves and is like, hello.
Then he steals your teeth and sells them on the black
I'm
market.
your orthodontist. Yeah, well, he only steals your teeth, your gold fillings or whatever if you're bad.
Right.
Otherwise, he helps you, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that's how my visual novel starts.
I hope you're excited to meet the pirate captain.
I'm ready for a character with a portrait.
Whew.
Ooh, I wasn't ready. Shit.
I was about to say, but it was gonna happen so fast that I...
This motherfucker from a different game. This is from... He came to visit us from 999. No, he came to visit us from Danganronpa.
Oh.
How dare you mess with me, super high school, ultimate hair dye.
Like, what does he look like the ultimate of anything?
He's really good at Splatoon.
God, his poses.
I love this guy, actually.
He's a JoJo, I can't believe it. I'm really glad I wasn't talking so everyone who was listening to the audio could hear him. That's right.
It's Captain Nemo!
It's Captain Nemo. What does everyone think of Captain
great.
Nemo?
He's great. I love this.
Well, right, but what does everyone else think?
I love him. Oh my god. Great, good. It's Captain Nemo. Oh my god. Oh Lord with a T. Ellipsis Nemo.
Cool. You're gonna have to listen back to this because every time he says his name, he just like screams it.
Good.
Like it seems like his voice cracks every time.
Wow, what a direction. Oh, I'm kind of like super glad Captain Nemo's in this game though. The League of Extraordinary Fuckboys rides again.
This
Is
the
Nemo
one...
gonna not be mad because Impey did such a good job? Please,
Maybe
look
they're just
at
gonna
this
become
scene!
buddies over this.
Look at this scene laid out before us. This is great. Video games are good.
I love them.
確かにあの船は美しい。素晴らしい機能美、そして外見。おお、あれの美しさがわかるのか。まるで裏若き乙女のようなしなやかさだろう。わかるぞ。
Dr. Psychobabble in the chat has referred to the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen as LXG, and I wasn't that just for the movie? Wasn't that just for the movie and not the comic book?
That sounds right, but also I'm glad Impey made a friend.
Yeah, this is actually fantastic.
Finally, someone who appreciates his work, unlike someone here.
Lupin's jealous! Be jealous, Lupin! Look what you missed out on. I bet you feel bad. Now you just gotta be tsundere for Sherlock Holmes. Saint Germain gotta throw shade. Yeah, we can't interrupt this budding romance between Impey Barbicane and Captain Nemo.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
I think I was wrong in saying that this is the Sky Captain pirate, but he is, man, he's a character.
He's like our biggest fan.
Yeah. Oh my god, they know each other? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Now that Victor knows about what rivalry is, he's like, I didn't like him back. I was already in rivals with Queen Victoria. I know how this works now. Your Name Random Number says that Saint Germain is jealous he's being upstaged, which is probably true.
For eccentricity.
Now Nemo is challenging Frankenstein to a Pokemon battle.
Who isn't Nemo bugging right now? I think it's just Cardia.
Oh, see, now Lupin's like, oh, reminds me of Sherlock Holmes. I can't stop thinking about him. I mean, just how annoying he is. I love this guy.
I think Van Helsing's the only other person that he hasn't somehow, like, actively antagonized or talked to.
Nemo, like, if you showed me a picture of Nemo and were like, this is Isaac Beckford, I would be like, yeah, also.
I wanna go.
Be friends. I mean, it's rude to start fake rivalries with people, but like, also, this is adorable. I love this. Oh my god! This is the best. This is the best
うち
chapter.
のメインパイロット君意気揚々と言っちまったよ。
Yeah, Lupin, your heart's breaking, isn't it?
To think, describing this as the Impey chapter had you like, oh no.
Yeah, I know.
準備インピーがいませんが大丈夫なのですか？
Maybe you should have treated him better.
Man, we're becoming capable.
どこぞのポンコツ技師よりもよほど戦力になる。 内装は俺が盗んできた時とそう変わってないんだな。清潔にはなってるみてえだけど。
Wow, you didn't do that much remodeling.
See, Lupin's
Playing up his
mad.
skills again.
Lupin's mad.
Also, good point from Impey. Very engineer. As long as it works,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter the aesthetics.
Well, he also had like 24 hours.
Right, he did not have a ton of time. I'm sure this will go great. Oh, Cardia, don't hit it. Oh my
no.
god.
Dee Dee, stay out of my laboratory.
The voice tube.
Ah, voice tube.
That's right, it's how you talk to people on the ship. I'm not sure if voice tube is the word for the thing they're describing, or if that's just like a weird translation.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just a speaker.
Right.
A non-electronic speaker.
こちら監視隊。よーく聞こえるぜ。
This is very Star Fox all of a sudden.
You have to help me, Cardia. Get them off my tail. Van Helsing, the guns aren't missing. You're the guns.
The guns are right here, he says, flexing.
Right. I guess I'll just have to put on a gun show of my own.
Well, luckily I brought my 2 shotguns, so...
I still like the idea of them having like a weapons guy, and then they're like, "Oh, we didn't give you any weapons."
Yeah, that's pretty rude.
So besides shooting things with your gun,
Wow. So he just does like grunt work.
yeah. Well, I mean, he
Please
does
let something happen, and he just pulls out his guns and starts shooting.
こちら機関室。
the airship. He's like, "I don't know how to do this."
伯爵と二人だとここはちょっと狭いね。
Oh, are they both in the engine room?
Why do they both need to be there?
Maybe
Also, I
they're
can't
just
think. There's no way they work well together.
Right. Saint Germain's just constantly like, ooh, what does this do to get like Victor's heart rate shot through the roof?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this lever.
But he's never really gonna do it, like he's just fucking with everyone.
Right, of course. What if we just turned off the gas now? What would happen? I assume there are a lot of things in the engine room, so it's just having 2 people to maintenance it. Amazing what a million years of life will do to you.
それに伯爵が機械いじりにここまで乗り気だなんて少し意外でした。
なんだか楽しそうでしたからね。興味を持つととことん極めたくなってしまうのですよ。
Saint Germain is the Elwoods of engineering. What, like it's hard?
Oh my god.
There he is. See, it's fine. He just had to go ask that guy out. It's fine.
And check out his airship.
And also it leaves this nice room for Cardia to be capable.
Right. Glad Cardia says it like that too, even if she's not voiced.
でもね、でも、飛行船はね、あいつの言う性能が本当なら、ぶっちゃけ確かに。
That guy's got a nice ship.
If you know what I mean.
Rawr. Ruff. Auga.
やっぱ最有力はうちの船でしょ。名付けて、インピーさんと姫と下僕たちも。
Alright, that's pretty good.
Oh my god. That is pretty good.
Also, the glossary for it's good too. They're willing to just cut him out of the name.
Yeah.
See, when Impey shows his true colors, he just fucks with everyone as much as they fuck with him.
Yeah.
よく聞こえてたよ。
お前が操縦士でなければ空から突き落としてやる。
Cool. Like, making him less focused on, like, being horny has really improved his character.
Yeah. He was, I guess, you know, he was just so afraid to, like, actually talk about any of the things, like, relevant to him. And so he just fills the void with, like, inappropriate behavior.
Right.
Let's just get on with it. Yes, Cardia, please, Cardia, just, we know. It's fine, you're gonna do great.
大変長らくお待たせいたしました。いよいよブラックギャザリング開始のお時間となります。戦いを制し、優勝をつかむのは一体誰か。今イギリスで、いえ、世界で最も熱いレースが今年も開かれようとしています。各飛行船の皆様。
The hottest race because of all the ships.
And then no one in the audience laughs and he like tugs his collar.
どうやら
Beamsplash in the chat is making fun of the way that Cardia speaks. In order to race, we have to move the ship toward the finish line. We're in an airship, so we have to do that in the air.
Oh, it's just like Metal Gear.
Oh, shit, you're right. Everything is Metal Gear.
Press the X button to go up, Cardia.
It's actually the gummy ship section of Kingdom Hearts.
That would rule. Well, he says this every year. They can't all be of this century. I guess that's like a thing. Like, I feel like even like the 2000s, it was like, oh, this is the big thing of the century because like nothing had happened this century.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess technically every year it is the event of the century because it's going to be better than the last one. Unless it's somehow not. Sorry, only Dave entered this year. Guess he wins. We don't even need to do the race.
Weirdly enough, everyone else was murdered before the race began, and only this one Mafia member is here to
This
drive
weird
the airship.
shifty-eyed guy is the last one left.
機関室エンジン作動
エンジン作動機関室了解
4 3 2 1 スタート
I'll try to skip. Okay. I was gonna say if the shaking went on much longer, I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to skip it. But look at our beautiful airship.
Also, like in real life, this would be so slow, right? Because they said they go to like 100 kilometers an hour, right? Isn't that
Right.
like 60 miles an hour? Like, isn't that like?
It's not great. And they'd be going freeway speeds. Check it.
Yeah, they're going 62 miles per hour.
But, you know, at the time, that was crazy. They're
Yeah.
on horses. Horses can't go that fast.
Yeah, well, they have cars, but maybe they don't have cars that can go 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, unless you, like, you know, mod them, like Impey probably does.
Yeah.
Impey's got a sports car, basically. Or like a hot rod.
It's just like, I don't know, it's just a really funny thing of like, oh, there's all this buildup, and then they like gently float forward.
Well, the exciting thing is that they're allowed to have weapons.
Yeah, shit, and they're not moving that fast. Like, it's not hard to hit.
I'm glad this commentator has to say it every time.
おいこらインピ聞こえたぞてめえマジであの名前にして
Lupin's so mad.
別にいいじゃんちょっとしたちゃめっ気だろ
I can't believe I don't get top billing.
少々長いので姫と下僕号と省略させていただきます
一番大事な要素が消えた
Even when Impey's on top, he gets owned.
私たちの内心も同じだ
え、何俺いらないと思われてるいらないと思われてるの
Oh man, this is the crux of the conflict right here.
とじゃれてる場合じゃねえぞ4時の方角から砲撃2時の方角へ旋回しつつ全速で逃げろ
2時に全速オーライ
早速の交戦開始か
These guys gotta come around and tell Impey that he did a good job ever. Like, not in like the romantic sense is stupid, but like just like in a human decency sense.
Right. He did a good thing Just tell him.
Yeah,
that.
they've gotta show him some respect, at least for his contributions to the team.
Right. Purple Lightning Sky Pirates.
Oh, but that name's not stupid.
Bro, that name sounds really cool.
次は貴様だインピー。火だるまになりやがる。
Oh, ass.
Is that Nemo?
なんで俺そんなに恨まれて
I think it's the, well, it's the, certainly the Sky Pirates from before.
Mm.
The ones that we stole the ship from.
Oh, right. Nemo's not actually part of the Sky Pirates. He's just a guy. He's just a
Yeah,
guy
I'm
to
pretty-
ship with Impey.
Yeah, I think he's just an eccentric.
いやなんで煽ってんだよ。さあここに来て試練の空賊号がスピードを上げていく。その方向はピタリと姫と下僕号を狙っているぞ。了解。その範囲で避けろってことね。
刀身が動いた。撃ってくるぞ。
おっと姫と下僕号被弾。船体後部より黒煙が上がっております。被害報告。
ガス網に気圧の変化はない。無事だ。
エンジンも正常運転中。
被害箇所を確認してきました。外装をかすった程度ですね。
I went outside at 500 meters above the land. Just to check it out. We're good, guys.
Stone fucking cold.
I'm
Well, we
still
didn't
outside,
see-
in fact.
Yeah, what we didn't see is he just like walked like sideways on the ship. That's just
Right.
if he doesn't have like terrifying superpowers, I'm really gonna be shocked. Like
インピー、エンジンが文字通り悲鳴を上げつつ凄まじい熱を発していますが、
撃墜されるよりはマシさ。ラッキー、突っ込むぜ。
See, this is the sort of shit that I really want to see in the anime.
yeah, for real.
I want to see some
In
fucking airship races.
3D.
Look, it'll have to be, but I want to wish it was in 2D.
I want this just like the rest of it is like I want this one episode of the anime to just be in like a totally different style. Like it's
Right.
just an episode of Gundam. You know?
Yeah. Or Initial D or something.
Yeah. It'll just yeah.
Anachronistic
It'll be
Euro beat plays.
Really it'll be really good.
全員団子状態の中、姫と下僕号が群を抜いてリード。
But at least we're doing good.
しかし、誰も砲撃を開始しませんね。しきりにライトによる信号を送り合っている様子です。おっと、どうやら全ての船が協力して。
Oh no.
What? Oh my god.
Hey, this is collusion. Hey.
マジか
That should be against the rules.
This is bullying.
And personally, I'm offended that they would bully us.
下部走行に被弾。小さいですが、船体に穴が開いてしまいました。
I got grazed, but like, it's okay. They can't kill me.
ガスの12番に欠損。バラスト水を捨てて浮力の調整を取る。7時方向、下から猛烈な砲撃が来るぞ。気合で避けろ。
言われなくても。
This is still extremely Star Fox.
What I want now is on the fan disc they're putting out. I want them, well, on one of the two, because they're also making a new one. Just make this a mini game. Just like turn this
Yes,
into a
right?
real game.
Yeah.
Like even if it's like kind of lame and derivative, I just want to see this in motion.
Yeah, for real.
Like just make Airship Mario Kart or whatever.
Oh my god, in 3D.
敵の船が一隻ならまだしも、こう多いとね。
Do you think they have parachutes? Probably not, right?
No. I bet they have a backup, but I bet it's not parachutes. Oh my god, no way. No way.
Is it our new boyfriend?
あいつは味方じゃないでしょう。むしろ最大の敵じゃない。
Oh my god, it is.
Oh my god! Our boyfriend is helping us!
Also, I love that all of these airships just have like 1,000 exhaust pipes coming out the back.
Right? It's really good. Everything
Like,
about this.
It really gives a good idea of like sometimes Teamwork is just a hodgepodge of bullshit to make things work.
Yeah. I love
I can't-
Nemo.
I can't believe our new
Nemo's the
best
best.
friend.
Hi, new best friend.
出てきやがった。他の飛行船をお釈迦にしたのはあいつだ。
どうだね。インピー、そしてフラン。我が支度飛行船艦。
Fulton, this is Metal Gear.
That isn't anything related to Lee's Under the Sea, is it? Like nothing as named Fulton in that, right?
I don't think
I'm pretty sure because
so.
that's certainly not the submarine's name.
No. I mean, the submarine is the Nautilus. This is so great. I love this. I love this budding romance.
Cardia-chan, 大丈夫？怪我は？ 了解。みんな、無事か？
エンジン被弾。一機やられた。
Oh, now we're
ガ
in
ス灯がもう
trouble.
一つやられた。バラスト水もすべて捨てた状態だ。このままではもう一つやられたら墜落だな。
What's nice about the airship race in this too is that like things are just happening.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not like a lot of downtime of like, and then we just floated for a while. Like everything is happening immediately.
Yeah.
Which is a
Although,
nice way.
I don't know. I'm a little bored just because it's like, is there really any doubt like that they're gonna be okay?
Yeah, but how are they gonna be okay? That's what's supposed to be exciting.
I guess.
もうこれレースってか戦争じゃん。気軽に盛り上げてくれちゃってこっちは命が
Plus, Nemo's here.
I love Nemo, you're right. Nemo and Impey should become boyfriends.
At least BFFs.
They definitely exchanged phone numbers before the race started.
Impey's coming up with the backup ideas. Oh no, I don't like this backup idea anymore. Cool. Is it a weapon?
Oh my god.
Cool.
この船唯一の特殊武装最強にして最大の一発をネモの野郎にお見舞いしてやるのさ
Oh, but they did let Van Helsing shoot a gun.
インピー反撃するなら早くしろあの変態野郎また撃ってくるぞ
いっぺんに言うなよ俺は一人しかいないんだって
Oh, now everyone needs Impey now that they're in
Yeah.
trouble. I see how it is.
One at a time, boys.
Maybe I don't want to help you guys.
Right?
Alright. What are we supposed to do?
Oh, we gotta prepare for a counterattack.
Yeah, like, it
repairs are
sounds...
boring.
Also, it sounds like the repairs are kind of fucked anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see the repairs. I want to see the counterattack.
Right, we have to go help with that weapon.
OK 壊される前に壊しちゃおうってわけねそいじゃ俺はこのまま操縦を続けるよサンちゃんその場はフランに任せて甲板後方のバンと合流
Oh no. What are they gonna do with Saint Germain back there?
He's gonna ride the bullet all the way into the airship.
何をする気かは知らんが反撃するならば早くしろ
俺はこっから指示を出すから君もバンたちに合流して 3人とも揃った秘密兵器の上に説明書が載っかってるからそれ読んで
God, this chapter's cool.
カルディアちゃ
Oh
ん
my god.
俺は操縦に専念するから説明と実践あとはよろしく
Oh my god.
Now you know what's happening.
I love this. I love this. I love this. What a good weapon.
Oh, Impey's good. Man, this is really making me turn on Impey.
I know. Impey has at least risen one boy in the rankings.
おいインピー答えろ聞こえているんだろ
バン今は本当に緊急事
Look,
Saint
just
Germain remains the shadiest bitch in the group.
getting the fucking ball, Van Helsing.
This is extremely good.
Zone.
I wish there was a CG of this though.
Don't worry.
Load Van Helsing into a bullet and shoot the bullet out of a gun into our.
Look, there is
In
a
the chat.
CG coming. I can tell you that much.
Game Splash in the chat says, "Get in the robot, Abraham."
Wait a minute. Just a second.
Oh yeah. Is there a problem you have with this?
Saint Germain easily lifts the sphere containing Van Helsing
Oh, I
and
told
places it
you.
by the end
I
of the
told you,
turn.
dog.
I just can hold this with one hand even. Just
I cannot
casually-
wait. I cannot wait for Saint Germain to be some kind of like horrifying superhuman. It's a boy cannon.
でしょうね。さしずめ、人間大砲と言って
Saint Germain's just happy he wasn't the one to be put in the...
Saint
That's what
Germain. Oh my god, he's just so like he's like being like so like oh of course we're doing this, but like he's so into it. Oh my god.
Right, also, that they put Van Helsing... They put Van Helsing at this spot with no weapon, specifically like, hey, if we need to, we're gonna shoot him out of a cannon.
Oh my god, look at Lupin's like, oh, it's not me being fired out of a cannon, so this is great.
You know, he really does live up his name as the human weapon.
Oh my god.
心配すんなってバンだからこそというかバンにしかできない究極の切り札よ
What about safety, Cardia? We're shooting a man.
もうバッチリ
We're shooting a man in a bullet.
だけどバンなら大丈夫
MP solution of, Van Helsing's pretty tough. He can fight vampires and stuff.
バンなら平気だって
Oh my god.
ただしバンに限るを強調してくるね。不安だ。
See, this is why it's exciting. It's the how of how they win.
This is so beautiful. This is fantastic. This is my favorite chapter. Also because Van Helsing deserves this.
If only Delacroix could be here.
Oh my
To see
god, he
this.
would be so hyped to fire this gun.
Right? Like, he'd be the one to hit the fucking button.
He'd be like, please let me fire this gun.
では、私も行きましょう。
Oh my god. I love him. I wasn't like I was interested in him before, but now I'm like truly in my heart in love with Saint Germain. That cold-hearted bitch. I can't believe it. Also Nemo. Oh my god. I love you.
Oh no, you have to hit the button again. Oh no.
お任せを。
Saint Germain just does not give a fuck.
This
He's
is
like, whatever
so
happens,
good.
this is dope as hell.
Yeah, he's just into it, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes!
Oh my god.
そういうことか
This is so good.
バン頼りにしてるぜ
What's the rest of the CG gonna be?
ピー。戻ったら覚えておけよ。
He deserves this for talking about how he wanted to shoot Impey with a gun, and then
Right.
Impey said, well, I'll shoot you out of a gun. I feel like I can already hear Nemo's voice in my mind. Like if he had his English voice would be like I can hear it already in my mind.
He has a very distinctive voice just from how they write him. Oh, this Owens?
Van Helsing, we need you to go full anime. Been waiting this whole time, he says, loading his 2 shotguns.
We haven't done something significantly anime for chapters at this point.
I know.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh my god. Look at this idiot.
Just...
It's very good. This is very good. It's almost from a different game.
Yeah, right? But that's what we get for having such, like, a varied cast of characters with, like, very specifically good skills.
Mm-hmm. Like being shot out of a gun.
Right. And shooting guns out of a gun. They have to animate this.
Whoa, look at all this cool stuff happening off screen. Narrated by me, Lupin.
Well, that's why they wanted to make the anime, so they'd have to animate this. Like, I need to see
god,
this.
like, yeah, every chapter there's more things that I'm like, oh god, please, you need to animate this so much. He is absolutely jumping between cannonballs through the air like Raiden.
Right.
This is going to be the best anime.
This is just a Metal Gear Rising sequence.
Yes. Also, Saint Germain's commentary is just, wow, they're really going all out. Like, oh my god.
Wow, this is fascinating. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Van Helsing.
Oh, whoops. I don't want a quick save.
Don't you? No, we want to be able to go back to this moment and relive it.
I should have done that at the CG.
Don't kill anybody, Van Helsing. Got it.
Yeah. And just set them on an emergency landing pass if they're disqualified. Cool.
Wow.
Oh my god, are the wires connected to the airship? Are they gonna shoot him back to the airship? I wouldn't worry about it.
そりゃ当然ナイスナイス回収すんのさサンちゃんもう一丁よろしく
はいもう一丁
It would almost be better if he had hit the button before Impey had even told him.
Yeah.
Already done it, sir. That's why we needed him, because he's the only one who'd be able to sustain damages like this and live.
That we know of.
Right.
Saint Germain didn't even try to catch him.
Well, why would he?
You're right. He's a fucker. So
I'm glad Van Helsing's glasses stayed on.
I know, right?
Otherwise, it'd be really bad for him. Like, they'd fall, they'd definitely break, and he'd have to get a new one with the little, ornament.
後でそれ相応の痛みは覚悟しておけ
ねえ怖えだって仕方ないじゃんあくまでもバンの超人的体力があってこその作戦なんだ
The ends justify the means. Impey Barbecue.
I mean, would Van Helsing not agree that the ends justify the means?
だからこその扱いですね人間
Saint Germain's in on it, too.
God, Saint Germain.
Oh, no.
Uwa, 相変わらずしつこいな。まだやる気なの？
いやどうやっても無理だろ人員もいない船も破損してるそんなんじゃ制御なんかできっこねえもん覚えておくが
Oh my god.
Shining finger.
I really thought that he would like have a jetpack or something. Oh my god, please come back. Well, I guess that he probably comes back if you go on the Impey route.
Right.
それはちょっと勘弁してほしいな。
Because he wouldn't have much reason to come back otherwise.
Team Rocket's blasting off again!
いいからさっさと沈
This is so good. Lupin's mad because Impey likes somebody more than him.
俺の役目も終わりだなあとはゴールする
Yeah, I think all the other airships are destroyed. I think it's just us left.
ああいやなんつうかそのね
Oh, Impey.
なんだインピまだ何かあるのかもう敵戦はいないだろう
詳しくはフランちゃんが報告します
インピー、エンジンが文字通りに火を吹いてるよ。これはもう素人の手じゃどう
Oh,
にも
right,
ならない
that thing. That, the repairs thing.
Uh-huh.
大変言いにくいのですが、エンジンが完全にオーバーヒートしました。
I guess Victor also gets sort of a cartoony face in that his eyes are able to, like, glare over,
Yeah.
which is something unique to his, like, fucking bottle
Why
glasses.
did he get that stupid? Why did he do like a smug face right as he said we were going down?
Oh, he's cracking under the pressure.
Oh.
ゴールが先か墜落が先か死のデッドヒートはまだまだ終わらない
そんな顔しないで。この船には君っていう勝利の女神がいるんだ。あとは俺に任せてちょうだい。
Lots of particle effects in this game with, like, dust
Yeah,
and
I mean, they did it. They did that steam effect, and they
clouds
gotta
and steam
show
and
it.
everything.
Yeah.
了解。ダイナミックかつドラマティックな不時着と行こうじゃないの。
ああ、こりゃもうお前を信じるし
Yeah, Lupin.
Van Helsing now has a legitimate reason. He did get
Yeah.
shot out of a cannon. Van Helsing now has a legitimate reason to be, like, really mad.
Yeah.
スリルが
Oh my god, my
Like,
best boy!
oh,
Best
Saint
boy! Best boy! Best boy! Best boy!
どうやら姫と下僕号はゴール地点への不時着を試みるようですいやこれは不時着などではありません墜落墜落ですゴール地点の皆様急いで逃げてください
Cool.
その言葉があれば100人力ってね。
At least one person believes in him. See, that's what we need to be here for. The one person who's willing to not dump on him sometimes for, like,
Yeah.
the things that he can do.
Well, but now he's got Captain Nemo, his new boyfriend, who he can talk about engineering stuff with.
Unless Nemo wants to kill him, I'm not sure what their relationship is.
Well, no, he's rivals with Victor, but Victor doesn't want to be rivals back.
Right, but I think Nemo also wants to be rivals with, Impey.
I think he wants to be rivals with everyone except Impey. And him and Impey are friends.
Oh, but they won. This leads to one of my favorite, like, group CGs.
Aww.
もっと寄ってくださいああ目つきの悪いメガネのお兄さん
Soundbuzz. Oh my god, look at his shitty smile. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Don't quit your day job, Abraham.
言われてやんの
先ほどの墜落は実に爽快でしたね。気分が高揚する出来事。
Wow, it's so much fun to crash land. That's me, Count Saint Germain.
I love him.
なんであれが気分高揚で済むんですか。僕は普通に死ぬかと思いました。
Oh, they're such a good group. Ugh. Wow, the first note sheet says how to create a daughter.
よかったね。これで君の毒を治すのに一歩前進だ。
な可愛い笑顔を向けてもらえたなら頑張った甲斐があったなってさ。
What a dweeb.
What a dweeb.
もちろんもうすっごく可愛いよ。お、そこの髪の長いお兄さん、いい笑顔。ほらほら、メガネのお兄さん、見習ってください。眉間にシワ寄ってるよ。ピーチが使われると。
Oh, fuck you, Van Helsing.
記念撮影ですからね。皆さん、しっかり
I'm gonna be hanging this up in my house
Oh my god.
for the rest of eternity.
Saint Germain loves every second of this. What a fucker.
Yeah, this is a good picture. Oh,
Aww. Look at Van Helsing. He's trying.
yeah. And that
Aww.
was chapter 7.
Wow, that was great.
That was a lot of fun.
That was really cute.
Yeah, I think that's it was a good, like, it's not connected to, it's really not connected to the plot. It's basically like a side story.
Yeah, well, I mean, they need the papers. That's
Right.
all. Yeah.
But yeah, I think
it was
that's a good, like, chapter.
Let's look at that
for-
picture again.
Yeah. There's a good chapter for Impey. I think, like, it's the first time that maybe we as a group, I don't know if, you know, how important the other, you know, the, like, choices to hang out with him are, but, like, we got a good moment with him.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, that was.
you can look at this again.
Oh my god. No, Van Helsing's the worst. Van Helsing's the worst. Impey's second worst. Van Helsing's the worst.
Yeah, Impey really improved himself with this, because it's like, we finally got a chance to see him as, like, capable. We got to see him, like, sort of not just being a horn dog. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's just like an innocent dude who's really happy to be doing what he does.
Yeah. Oh, look at Lupin. Lupin's like, yeah, look at this guy. He's my man. He did it. Like, Lupin's like, I'm
We never
sorry.
broke up.
We never broke up. Right, Impey? And Impey's like, what's Nemo doing later?
Also,
Fuck
you can see.
Lupin.
Also, you can see that the translation, the like translation to English, means that we get this, I guess, like English sort of, that it's Impey and Princess and Manservants for the name of the airship.
I like the idea that it's just wrong.
That's also good.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone's got a good smile on.
This is cute. This is a cute picture.
Yeah, I love it. But yeah, so I think it was a good chapter. Like, it's a lot of dumb fun after sort of some heavier chapters, both in plot and character development.
Yeah. I'm glad that we got to see a side of Impey that wasn't just him being like a horn dog spiraling into this like desperate situation, and like he got to be appreciated for his abilities, even if it had to come from someone outside the group.
Yeah, and Impey sort of has like the least going for him, in that like he doesn't really have a stake in this story, and he has sort of the lowest goals of anyone. Like, everyone else has sort of like lofty goals and has sort of like this baggage, seemingly, and Impey is just like, he kind of just hangs out with his friends and wants to do cool stuff, but constantly is like disparaged. Like, so he is sort of the lowest stakes, and so maybe that's why he initially comes off as so disinterested, because he's just kind of like there to... He seems like sort of like the friend of a friend that comes along. But I think this chapter's really kind of like built him up as something a little bit more than that, and shown him as like capable and, you know, like interesting in his own right.
Yeah, also, Boomsplash points out in the chat real quick, the Black Gathering sure does have a lot of cute pleasantries, considering it's also a death race.
Well, yeah, they want everyone to be happy at the death race. But yeah, I like this chapter, and so we have one more character chapter.
It's gotta be the Saint Germain one.
Yeah, it's Saint Germain.
God,
And
my body is ready. Let's
something
do
to note
it.
also
Let's figure
is
out what the fuck.
it's going to be the last character chapter before the path diverges and it sort of like chooses a boy for us. And it's also going to be, if I remember correctly, one of the bigger sort of like plot chapters before it sort of like heads to the finish line. Like, we're going to get more reveals coming up soon, sort of like in a big way about the nature of the mysteries before we start actually really solving the mysteries and trying to like find a conclusion.
Well, I think my boy ranking is still Saint Germain best boy, Victor, Lupin, even though I'm mad at him right now, Impey, and then Van Helsing.
Where would
We
Nemo
didn't get
fit
to
if
see-
Nemo was a connecting character?
God. Lupin, like, they were saying that Herlock Sholmes was keeping the prize, but we didn't get a scene where Herlock Sholmes gave the prize to them.
Yeah, I think he's just
So I
protecting it.
feel
I don't
like-
even know if
Like,
he,
I needed another Herlock Sholmes being horny for Lupin scene in this chapter. It's really only a 99% perfect because of that last scene that's clearly missing, where Sholmes is like, "Oh, I did a great job protecting it just to give it to you, Lupin."
right. Ooh.
Oh my god! And then everybody has a boyfriend. It's great.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like this chapter just because it is like, you know, for a visual novel, it is very action-packed and it's a lot of fun because it really starts to, and I think more so than even the other like character chapters, like really plays with the group dynamic. Because everyone has to work together and everyone is just like fucking dunking on each other constantly.
Yeah, it's good.
I built this weapon specifically to shoot Van Helsing at an airship.
That's the greatest own. This entire game is worth playing just for the shoot Van Helsing out of a gun scene. Like, this justifies to me playing, like, whatever happens after this, like, at all the pain that we've dealt with leading up to this point, like, just the part where Van Helsing gets shot out of a gun was worth it. I mean, it was just so perfect.
Yeah. And just, like, Saint Germain just being, like, super willing to just do whatever. He's like, yeah, I'll hit the button.
It being like, fuck you, and shooting Van Helsing out of a cannon, not even hesitating. I don't hesitate, bitch, is a direct quote from Saint Germain.
Right.
And then the ship crashing and being like, I wish I had some tea. Like, oh my god.
Right.
All the stuff he did last chapter where he was, like, clearly identifying that shipping was going on. Like, god. He's
and he
the
did
best.
the karate to kill those bad guys.
Yeah,
so
and he's also, like, super strong and immortal and, like, a murder machine, and, like, nobody seems to notice.
Right.
Which
like,
is
he does
excellent.
these things and no one pays mind to it. Like, they casually refer to him as just, like, picking up the fucking thing with Van Helsing in it.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, he can't fight. He can't do it. Like, they're just, like, they don't even know, like, they don't even realize it. Like, that he's just this unstoppable murder machine. Which is, of course, why, again, he's so reticent to help them, like, beyond a certain degree, because he can't interfere in the affairs of mortals, because he could swing the tides of battle so easily.
Right.
And he's, you know, has some sort of agreement that's not, you know, that he can't affect history that much.
Man.
We're gonna find out next chapter.
We are gonna find out. I can tell you that some of the things you want out of Saint Germain will appear during that chapter.
Oh my god.
I can't say which, but let's just say that next week is going to be a wild ride, because I remember some of the CGs from it. Just like I remembered the fucking Van Helsing flying from the airship one for this one.
I'm so excited. God. I envy the person watching this on YouTube who gets to immediately go to the next episode. That's how excited I am.
Like, I think that's one of the things is like, because I don't remember this as clearly, I'll remember it as like big moments, and it was like, oh right, the airship race. Oh right, Van Helsing gets shot at another airship. Like, that's what I'm excited about.
Get shot out of a real gun.
That's the kind of shit that I'm in here for. And it's like, I'll remember like just the very specific moments like, oh, this is going to be, I bet this is going to be a thing that DVAG likes. And it turns out you liked this chapter. I think, yeah,
very good.
I think another thing, I think someone in the chat was kind of pointing it out, is like, it shows that sort of Impey is like the less serious or like less heavy sort of route. Like,
yeah,
he is a breather amongst a bunch of people with some clearly fucked up problems.
Yeah, he doesn't seem very fucked up in comparison, which is cool. I mean, like, I think it also kind of depends on what you want to get out of the game.
Right,
I guess.
Of course.
Yeah. God, this is excellent.
Just
I love the like ever increasingly complicated canon of like Lupin and his relationships with the other characters that we've been making up and is actually reflected in the game.
But like, there's subtext there.
There's a lot of subtext. He ignored Impey and they broke up because he wasn't interested, and then Impey was like, hey, actually I'm worth being interested in, and now Lupin's like regretting it because he's just got this weird thing with Sherlock Holmes.
And I think this maybe explains a lot more of why Impey is like a character that people like, is like this chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like a real person, he eats your shitty sandwich, like...
Yeah. And
he's having a lot of fun doing a thing he loves, flying an airship and shooting people out of cannons.
I feel like he could have been more like that earlier in the game and not just been a piece of shit. In terms of like, there were probably a lot, at the very least, there were opportunities for Cardia to mess up with at something, and Impey to be like, it's okay. That like that, just like with the sandwich, to be like, you know, like. To show that he is kind like that.
Right.
I feel like we didn't really see how kind he was until this chapter, really.
He's just happy someone made him a fucking sandwich. Because he's the cook, you know, no one else is willing to go out like this for him.
Yeah, and he's just happy that someone took an interest in him, you know, and like actually wants to hear what he has to say, because it seems like nobody else really cares.
Right. Well, because I think we started out that way too, when his first thing is like, I want to go to the moon. Like, it's a little...
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's good. It's a good chapter. Again, Impey has risen in the ranks. Van Helsing, the guy who shot a child with a real gun, is now at the bottom of the list where he belongs.
So where are you feeling on the game now? Higher, is this the highest you felt about the game?
Yeah, I think so. I think really like, because it really like raised, like giving Impey more characterization and like more depth to him, like raised all the low points of the game like up a little bit, because I could see like when you're replaying it, when you have this knowledge of Impey, then the gross stuff that he says in the beginning doesn't have the same impact because you know more about him already. Right. And so you like kind of know more where that's coming from.
Yeah, like I don't know that it's true that like this is all like a front, but it comes off very much as like a front. Yeah. That, you know, he's just trying to look cool and he's trying to act out.
Yeah.
And seeing that he is like a real person behind that is good.
Yeah. Also, I just like him more because I can ship him with Captain Nemo.
Right.
Like,
Captain
oh my
Nemo,
god, it's right there.
Wild guy.
Captain Nemo is just a villain from Splatoon, from like the more humanized, like realistic human version of Splatoon.
And you can just hear his voice, like from the way that it's written, like all the elongated vowels and everything.
I love him. God, it's so good. Impey and Nemo all the way. Lupin and Sholmes, obviously.
And he sort of represents sort of like the weirdest side of steampunk in that it's like so into sort of like the ridiculous decorations and the attitude and everything that it's like a lot of fun.
Captain Nemo is living his best life, and I cannot begrudge him that. It's really everything about it is great.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's our ships? Okay, so we've got. I mean, we're gonna pick Saint Germain. We've got
unless
Lupin
something crazy happens next time.
Unless something wild happens, like terrifying. Lupin and Sholmes, obviously. Impey
Right.
and Nemo. We're never shipping Victor and Victoria. That's in the past. Maybe Victor and Van Helsing. I mean, they have a lot in common.
Van Helsing and the Sweet Embrace of Death.
Van Helsing. Van Helsing and therapy.
A lot of it.
Just a lot of it.
I don't think there is
Van
anyone
Helsing.
for Victor.
You're right. Van Helsing has to focus on being a dad right now.
Right. Like, who would Victor kiss? There's not really anyone for him right now.
Yeah. I mean, he can't go back to Victoria because that's like a fucked up power dynamic.
Right, unless he's doming.
Which is never gonna happen.
Right, this is not gonna happen. He would be like the softest dom in the world.
He would be destroyed instantly. He would be reduced to a pile of ash.
The first minute Victoria's is like, I'm hurt. He's like, I'm so sorry. He just weeps.
Too fucking real. I don't know. Like maybe I just want to ship Victor and Van Helsing a little bit because they have that whole like Snake Otacon dynamic.
And they're both horribly fucked up people.
And they're both horribly fucked up because of the same war.
Right, because of the same war and also from like working in the government.
Yeah.
They have a lot they could talk about.
Yeah.
Truly incredible.
Ships in the chat. I ship Delacroix and Revenge, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Van Helsing will eventually be murdered by Deli. Like, yeah, of course.
Right. That's the end of his route for some reason. It's really fucked up.
The bird cops and the bee cops.
Cool.
Oh my god. That's so true, though.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody out there for all the boys.
Right. I still can't get over the explosion.
The only boy for me is Count Saint Germain, though. Like in previous chapters, like I said, in previous chapters, I was interested in him in the story, but this chapter really won my heart over by not giving a single fuck. Also, this dreamy picture of Impey is really funny to me. He looks like he's about to turn into a magical girl, and it's very good. If Impey was a magical girl, he would be best boy. Alas.
Yeah, it's
also,
like
the moon thing just kind of got like tossed to the wayside. Like he was inspired by trains. He wasn't inspired to.
He wants to go to the moon, but he wanted to become an engineer because of trains.
Yeah, but I feel like in his whole backstory thing, he should have also mentioned like the moon.
Wanting to go to the moon.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, Victor Frankenstein is also in this.
Yeah, here's the thing, like, he gets, like, a sort of romantic CG, you know, based on his chapter, and, like, you know what? Oh, not that one. Van Helsing gets this one where he's shooting a child.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot.
And I guess Victor gets this one where he's, like, trying to intimidate the queen. But it's not the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Victor he comes in a good second place.
Yeah.
Thing, right? I mean, like, yeah. Like, you know, Saint Germain is just great. Like, he's just drinking tea and giving no fucks. Like, he's like, I aspire to be like him versus like Victor, where you just like, yeah, I want to dom this guy just like Victoria did. But like, you know, if Saint Germain wasn't there, then you know, maybe that would be an option. But you know,
right.
I don't think Cardia has it in her to dom him. Is the thing, unfortunately. If we were playing a different character, then maybe. That was a good chapter.
Yeah, this was fun, and I'm excited to see how you feel about everything next chapter.
God, I'm so excited and ready, and I finally. Will my heart be shattered? Only time will tell. viewers.
Well, until next time, I've been Chorps Away.
I've been Devious Vacuum.
And this has been
And
Date
we'll
Night.
be playing Code Realize.
Next time. And several times after that.